Hi everyone, my name is Said Mudabir and welcome to the Imaging Experts of Pakistan. Today we are going to discuss about the research and the types of research, and we have got Maulud with us. Hi Maulud, and welcome once again to this platform.
Hi, Said, and hi, everybody else. I hope you all are okay, and thank you so much for inviting me for this session. I hope I can answer your questions.
Definitely you will. Um, we'll start with the program now. What is research basically? If you want to explain what is the research to the radiographers?
Yeah, it's very simple. Research is a study of a specific concern or problem using scientific method. So it has got two elements: it's the study of particular, concern, and it should be scientific method. I have a definition from an American sociologist, Robert Babbie. He says research is a systematic inquiry to describe, explain, predict, and control the observed phenomena.
So, what is the purpose of research and what are the types of research?
Is basically three main purposes, for the research. It could be exploratory, so it means researcher explore a group of questions, and the answer and analytics may not offer a conclusion to the perceived, problem, but it just highlights new problems that haven't been explored before. The second aim could be is only descriptive, so it focuses on expanding knowledge on current issues through a process of data collection. Or it could be just explanatory. This type of research is conducted to understand the impact of specific changes in existing standard procedure. And we have so many procedure, everybody in the department, and it could be just we want to see if there is any specific changes needed or any improvement.
Okay. And what are the types of the research?
There are so many research types, but if I can just categorize it in, I did in 4 groups, and each one has got 2 elements in it. So it could be descriptive versus analytic. So descriptive research is including surveys and fact-pointing inquiries. So the researcher has no control over the variable. He only or she only report what has happened or is happening. So it's description. Or it could be analytic. So analytical research has to use the fact or information already available and analyze these to make a critical evaluation of the materials. So this is one type, descriptive versus analytic. So it might be applied versus fundamental. Again, sorry, there are so many explanations, but it will help.
That's right. Definitely.
Find their way. Yeah. So the applied research aims at finding a solution for an immediate problem facing a society or organization, and fundamental, which is the opposite, research is mainly concerned with the generalization and with the formulation of a theory. The next one is, which is, I think a lot of people hear about the next one, which is qualitative against quantitative. So quantitative, so obviously, is based on measurement of the quantity and amount, and is applicable to phenomena that can be expressed in terms of quantity. Qualitative research is concerned with the quality, obviously, and this research is important in the behavior sciences, where the aim is to discover the underlying motives of human behaviors. And the last pair is the conceptual versus empirical. In conceptual research is related some abstract idea or theory, is generally used by philosophers to develop new concepts or interrupt existing ones. And the last one is empirical, which relies on experience or observation alone. Is data-based research, coming up with a conclusion which are capable of being verified by observation or experiment. And also we can call it experimental research. So this the experimenter has control over the variable under the study. So the experimental research is the most popular form of research at the moment and is the most powerful support possible for a given hypothesis.
Okay, so how can we do a research in radiology?
Oh, definitely. There are so much research out there as well. So radiation, because radiation is widely used now in research for diagnosis, for different purposes, for diagnosis, for monitoring and treatment of disease. However, because of the radiation, the dose and the risk of every research study must be assessed, must be justified, and participants must be fully aware of the risk of the radiation. For example, I can only talk about UK. So in UK, you must have AMR approval for all radiological assessment conducted within research purposes. So I don't know if my colleagues in Pakistan are familiar with AMR, stand for Ionization, Radiation, Medical Exposure Regulation. So if we want to do any research involving radiation, we need to have approval by AMR, and it could be include CT scan, X-ray, nuclear medicine, PET-CT, or radiotherapy. But if the assessment are not involved radiation, is like MRI or ultrasound, you need to submit your study to medical physics and radiology, and obviously for literature review, because you're just reviewing literature out there, so you don't need to have approval.
Okay. So how to select research topic, if you want to give some examples as well, like you have described some types of research. So if you want to relate the types of research with how to select the research topic.
Yeah, if you want to be efficient, there is like a format usually a successful researcher they follow. The first step is brainstorm for idea. So you just need to see which topic is best for you, something which you need to be interested in. If you don't like the topic, you're not going to enjoy and explore and find new idea. But and also you shouldn't be afraid, to go out of your comfort zone, because it make it more exciting, and then we need to look at to see what's going on in the news. You can search, any publication related to radiology internationally or nationally. It's very important to see what's happening out there, and make a long list of possible choices and begin in the selection process. So your list at the beginning is very long, but then as you look at it, you can just try to narrow it down. From my personal experience, because I've done research in my bachelor and then I did research in my master degree as well, you can talk to the radiologists in the department or senior radiographers, especially radiologists, because they report different modality. Then they have a better view sometimes, especially if you want to do comparison, between two modalities or more than two. So this is first thing, it brainstorm. Then you choose, after all of those steps, you choose your topic, which enable you to read and understand the literature. Is important, because if you couldn't find the relevant literature, you haven't got a lot to say. Then ensure your topic is manageable and that material are available. And in this stage, it's better to be super specific about your topics, because if it's too wide, it's difficult, to make conclusion out of that. Make a list of keywords, especially now we were working with computers, so it's important to have the relevant keywords. It make your search easier. Be flexible, and also define your topic as a focused research question. As I said, if it's too wide, it's not good. This will help you, to find the best paper. And then after that, research and read more around it, about that topic, and create outline. And then at the end, just formulate a thesis or statement and make it as a question. It's very important, make it as question research.
We'll go to the next question. Why research is important in healthcare practice?
Yeah, because research can find answers to the things that are unknown. It could fill the gap in our knowledge, and it helps us to changing the way as a healthcare professional, the way we work. So some of the common aims for conducting research studies are to, for example, diagnosing disease and health problems, prevent the development or recurrence of disease, or reduce the number of people who become ill. And there are these days, there are so many like a screening, tool and all of that. So it helps, to prevent or diagnose very early, so it doesn't go to the last stage. So it's saving people life as well. So from my personal experience, research will give a deeper understanding in the area you are, performing the research, and you will be amazed with your new understanding. It might be, it may not even if it doesn't add to the knowledge out there, but it will help you as a person. It open your eyes, to the subject you're doing it, and then you appreciate,
And why the research is important in radiology practice.
Is really, really important. And radiology now is a big concept at the moment in the world, especially with all of the advancement in technology, availability, and all of that. So considering the role of radiology is in so many patient journeys, it highlights the role of research, in radiology, and looking at as I said, diagnosis, treatment, and management of patients and their disease. And also research is now, again, I can talk about UK. Research is part of professional duty for radiographers, and it really helped radiographer to stand out and then to expand their role in many different areas in radiology.
So what do you think, what is the scope of a radiographer in a research field?
It depends on what the radiography is interested in and how much they spend time. It could be very, broad, scope. So I can say radiographers now, they have opportunity to look at the issues in the department. They can highlight it. They can suggest the, solution for it, which is very important. They, as I said, they manage to expand their role. And in UK, they can even go up to become a radiographer consultant. And it is all because they really worked hard. They went out of the comfort zone and they explored, other area, and they spent time, to bring new understanding about what we're doing. So I think the doors are very open, and it just depends on the individuals, how much they want to invest in the research.
Yeah, and I just want to add one thing, like the importance of the research is like you innovate and you find the better way of performing the same task you're doing every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So at the end, do you want to give any advice to our listener?
Yeah, obviously I'm not a research specialist, but just a little bit experience with research, I really advise just go and try it. You will enjoy, and it depends on how much you, as I said, you invest on it, you get the reward, and you will be proud of yourself. So I encourage everybody to go and try it.
Thank you so much, Maulud, for your time. We will end this episode here, and definitely we would like to see Maulud again with another topic, and hope to see you soon.
Okay, thank you so much. It was my pleasure to join you today.